Hey y'all, editing D here from the future. I just want to give a few disclaimers for this episode, because I'm listening to it as I'm trying to learn how to edit. So, not too much on me there. But listen, like I said in the episode, we did have a few drinks prior to recording this. So, disclaimer, you will hear me use the word juxtaposition wrong and be like brave and loud and proud about it too. I know I'm wrong. I know it. And then you will hear me mess up. You will hear me mess up New York slang. Now, I don't know why I said brolic instead of brick, but just know I understand that was a flub on my part too. Okay, but other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. And yeah, it was a fun one, but I just wanted to give those disclaimers. All right, enjoy. Bye. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the What's on These TV podcast, my commentary podcast where I talk about shows that I like, that I love, that I watch. Hold on. Scratch that. Let me do that again. Sorry, y'all. I had a little drink. Welcome back to the What's on These TV podcast, my commentary podcast where I talk about shows, movies, media, that I love, that I watch, that I listen to. My name is Dee. Housekeeping rules are the same. We could disagree. You don't got to be rude about it. But put your thoughts, comments, anything you want in the comment section below. We can chit chat back and forth. I have a guest today. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, it's Mo. You already know. Ooh, baller.
Any foo. Listen, y'all gonna have to bear with us today. I do have an outline, but we have had a little sip.
Listen, guys, it's my Friday.
Mine's
been a long week. No, it's your Saturday.
Okay.
It's been a long week.
We needed a drink.
Y'all know y'all be drinking.
You don't know that they be drinking.
If y'all do drink, y'all know y'all be drinking.
I don't be drinking like that, but I don't know. I mean, he has some good today.
If you like smoke, engage in those activities, you understand.
You gotta take a load off.
Exactly.
I don't smoke nothing, but I feel you. I smoke ribs. I love some smoked ribs.
That sounds so wonderful.
With some macaroni and cheese and some collard greens and some cornbread.
Yes,
bitch. Anyway, sorry, y'all. So today we're gonna talk about the last 3 episodes.
3 trace
of Mrs. Fletcher. Yeah, I can't believe how fast we went through it.
I don't like that.
I know.
Why was there only 7 episodes? I feel like they could have continued it.
I wish they had done a season 2. It sucks, but anyway. But yes, so we're going to talk about the last 3 episodes, starting with episode 5. Is there anything you want to say? Can I get into it? I hope y'all are having a good week.
Hope y'all staying hydrated, staying cool.
Yeah, staying out of this.
These temperatures,
my ridiculous, God. And it's all because of AI and global warming. But
go ahead and go.
But okay, so you ready? Yeah. Okay, so episode 15 opens up with Brandon, Eve's son. Eve was played by Kathryn Hahn, doing exercises in his dormitory.
And iron.
Yeah, sure, whatever. And when from the opening of the episode, we got Euphoria vibes.
Didn't.
I don't know, but we got Euphoria vibes. Really? Sorry. And so, yes, Brandon is working out, and then Zach walks in. Zach is his roommate.
Love Zach.
And Brandon's like, "Hey, Zach, where you been? What's going on? What's happening?" And Zach's like, "Yeah, I got shit to do. Got places to be.
Goodbye.
I just came to pick up. What did he come to get?
Headphones.
He's like, I just came to get my headphones." And he was like, "Oh, so it's funky in here. Can you open the window?
Like,
go wash your ass,
clean it." Where's the stinky?
I was like, Zach don't want to hang out with you, Brandon.
Bro,
he tired of you.
I would hate to have that type of thing. Like, yeah, you don't smell the air.
Just open the window, please. No, I would have to have my own room. I know that costs more money, but that is just something that I'm willing to do.
Yeah.
So
I would do that too.
Yeah, I know sharing a roommate in college is good. It's how you meet people.
Listen, you
I'm
could meet a murderer for all we know. Like you don't know what
odds are. You know.
With the way this world is going.
Listen,
it might be my partner in crime.
That's crazy. I stopped agreeing with her a little ways in. I don't know what she talking about. Y'all gonna get her, leave me out of it. I don't know what she talking about. So the next thing we have is Eve gay panicking in her car because the episode before she kissed Amanda. Amanda hugging kiss Molly. She kissed Amanda and now she's freaking out, so she decides to call out of work,
pretending to be sick,
which I thought was funny because she's the boss. So it's like,
and Amanda explained nothing.
Yeah, and Amanda was like, "Wait, why are you calling out? What's the problem?" And Eve was explaining to her. I was like, "Eve, you're the boss. You can just take I'm taking the day off."
It's been a long week.
Well, Amanda was like, "Dude, everything is fine. You know, we don't gotta make this weird. It's cool."
And all of a sudden, she's better.
And he was like, "Oh, thank God. How are you doing?" I was like, "Girl," but she still decided to call to take the day off. And Amanda was like, "Yeah, just enjoy your day off." And I said, Amanda's a real one for that, because she's like, "Listen, calm down."
Like, it's not even that deep.
But no, just Eve's gay panicking is fucking hilarious to me. And then, so the next thing we have is we're seeing what Eve is doing on her day off, and she's sitting at her kitchen counter watching porn. I don't know if it's a BDSM video. Whatever, there's spanking involved. And then Eve was like to herself, she's like, let me see if I like that. And she decides to spank herself.
Bondage.
First of all, she wasn't even anyway. She decided to spank herself, and she's like, "Huh." I just find it funny how she started at the chair at the island,
yeah,
and then moved to the couch and pulled her pants down and spanked herself and talking dirty to herself, and it's a hilarious fucking scene.
Like, I just wonder, like, did she feel awkward at first?
I feel like Kathryn, and I don't know her. I would love to. If you want to meet Kathryn, let me know. But I feel like Kathryn, she takes what she has to do and she runs with it. So even if she feels weird about it as a person, if it fits her character, she gonna do it.
Okay.
So I just feel like, because I was like, I wonder what her thought process was when she saw that in the script. Did she have any hesitation? Was she like, I feel like she's like, okay.
Like, I can do that. No.
Or if they're like, so you're just sitting here and then you lean over and you spank yourself. She's like, oh, I could go over to the couch, pull my pants down.
Not her suggestion.
I feel like when Kathryn does these things, like, they just let her, because we know Agatha all along, she had a lot of free reign. It feels like if you could do it, exactly. So, but I just thought that was funny, that's how you spend your day off. Most people be like, oh, let me do tasks that I can't do during the day because I'm at work. Or let me read something. And she's like, no, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to spank myself.
That's it. And then her cheek.
Her cheek is red. I was like, and then her cheek was red and she just went and drank her coffee.
Nothing happened.
I was like, oh, I did say, I was like, spanking yourself, Eve, that's a new low. But I mean, I guess you got to know if you like it or not.
Yeah. But I feel like you'll only know if somebody else does it.
I don't know about that, because I feel like I do that, like, just in general, but not like sexual, just because it's fun. Y'all know,
like, every female does that.
Don't call women females. That's an incel thing. I'm just playing. No, it is, but don't.
Every X chromosome. Oh my God.
No, I do feel like a lot of the things that people, like, I don't know no woman that hasn't, like,
hold their boob,
exactly,
smack their butt, like, yeah, there's no way,
because, like, it's just like, it's there, so you might as well,
it's yours.
Yeah, like, you just you focus on something so hard and you just, like, hold your chest.
Yes, I do that
all the time. I'm cold, I'm just like, oh, they there, what else they in my face, you gotta do something. But yeah, I was like, then she just proceeds to drink her coffee with a red ass cheek. And so the next thing we have is Brandon. He decides to go to the store in the school, cafeteria store type thing, school store, to buy. I don't know what he bought, like a protein shake or something.
Some drink.
He saw Chloe there, and I said, I feel like Chloe is too good for Brandon. I just do. I mean, I usually feel like that when it comes, but like just in this instance, I'm just like,
it was like really. You can really see that.
Yeah,
you can do so much better.
Like I equate. Hold on. I equate. Shut up. I equate her dating him to. Hold on.
Find it.
I know I'm trying. To somebody. Hold on. I don't know. I feel like that there's. I'm sorry. I feel like there's a lot of like German Shepherd boyfriend type shit going on. It's like this boyfriend's kind of like a German Shepherd. No, you know how like German Shepherds get the of being like a dope, like oh okay, like oh I'm gonna go chase this ball.
Golden Retriever.
That one of them damn dogs. I feel like
Shepherd. Like, girl, what are you talking about?
What is it? Golden Retriever?
Yes.
One of them damn dogs. I feel like that's the kind of energy that
I could see it. Like she was giving off Golden Retriever.
No, he was like
I can see it. Yeah,
okay. He's an idiot.
And then she was the German Shepherd.
No, she's a person.
Oh,
and he's like the German Shepherd boyfriend.
Golden Retriever.
Oh my God! Why don't you say German Shepherd? What the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm never doing this. I'm never doing this after drinking again. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm so sorry, y'all. But stay for the vibes. Anyway, so yeah, he's talking to Chloe and he's asking her what she's planning on doing, and she says she's going to a party, and he's like, oh, sounds like I'm going to a party too.
Like, don't invite yourself.
And I was like, one thing about a man, they gonna be full of themselves. They're gonna be like, oh, you going there? I'm going too, obviously. I'm like, ain't nobody said nothing.
She would have said no.
Right? I feel like he would have tried to find a way to get there.
Please.
She should have been like, yeah, no.
You got it.
Go back to your musty room.
Do your
Estee Lauder. And then the next thing we have is Eve is with her friend. I forgot the friend's name. Emily?
Can tell you.
Eve is with Emily. We're going to say it's Emily. Eve is with Emily, and they're at the salon. They're getting, manicures, pedicures. And I was like, I need a pedicure. I just want a pedicure.
Oh, when they had the matching shirt and the matching pants, and then Eve's pants is matching her shirt.
Yeah, she pointed that out. I wasn't paying that much attention to it.
Oh.
All I noticed was that she was not being a good friend. Because Eve was explaining what her essay is going to be about and everything like that. And she's like, okay. She was not paying attention.
Me neither, because she was talking about her essay. I thought she was talking about her dating life. When did it become the essay?
She was talking about something and the girl was not paying attention. And I just don't appreciate it.
Oh, wow.
So whatever. She's just like, yeah, okay, girl. So anyway, me and my man haven't hunched in a year. I'll be like... We was talking about me. Whatever. And then, so the next scene we have is the teacher walking into the classroom. And, from last episode, she invited Curtis to go with her as her date to an event where she was giving a reading, and he was acting like odd about it. And so she was just like, I'm gonna go, and then she left. And so
abruptly, like she didn't let him explain or nothing. Like,
so this scene we have her, and she's teaching, and she's just like, make your essays make sense. And just
verbalize what you mean.
Exactly.
You don't leave no like.
And she's like, otherwise this class is fucking pointless.
Exactly.
And she's like, all right, peace out. I'll see y'all later. She didn't say peace out. I'm paraphrasing, but that's the vibe she gave. And everybody's looking at her like,
oh, that's it. Okay.
I was like, Curtis, see what you did?
Curtis.
You know what? I said she was being weird, rightfully so. As a master freak out-inator, as a person who specializes in freaking out before getting the full story.
Well, I've been doing that.
Yeah, it's called anxiety. as I get where she coming from. Like, I don't need to know why you didn't want to come with me. All I heard was, no, I don't want to come with you. I don't want to be your girlfriend. Girl, get out of my face. And then I went and flew with it, even though all you said was, oh, what day is it? I'm going to be working that day. I said, oh, so you don't like me and you just want somebody to hunt you.
So you're a fraud.
So you're a liar and a fraud? Okay, Joanne the scammer. And then, so I get it. I get her crash out. Yeah, I do. Did it make sense? No, but that's not the point.
You know,
emotions were felt, and I get her emotions.
What is it? React first.
Exactly. Explain later.
There you go.
Exactly. So, I agree. Yeah. And then, so the next thing we have is the teacher. She's sitting in her car smoking, and I thought that she was smoking with both her windows up. I was about to say that's crazy, but apparently she had her driver's window down, so that was good. Don't smoke.
Just like anyway, the car
at all
outside.
Don't smoke cigarettes at all. Eve saw her and she like knocked on her window. She's like, "You okay, girl?" And then she's like, "Get in the car." Well, she didn't say get in the car, but Eve got in the car.
Eve got in the car with no.
Yeah. And then she's like, "What's going on?" You know, Eve being nosy. She had everybody business.
What's up?
Everybody in hers. So she's like, "What's going on? What's happening?" And then the teacher was like, "Oh, everything was going well with Curtis. We went out, we had fun, and then afterwards he just ices me out." And she was like, "You know, that's what happens when like a straight man when straight men show interest in trans women. Like it's like go, and then it's a hard pullback." Yeah. And like they leave you wondering like what's going on, what's happening. They leave you on red. This is what I'm saying. I get her viewpoint. I understand. I see why she immediately pulled the trigger. Was like, you know what? Never mind, because she's probably been there before.
Yeah.
So I get it. Was it
so sad?
Was it nice to Curtis? No, but he's a man. He'll get over it. And then
let me find a trans person. Helping them like a spider monkey.
Oh my God! If they want you to, as long as it's consensual.
Of course, always.
A spider monkey. Okay. I mean, I guess if that's what you was going after, you go, girl. Somebody be her. Let her be a spider monkey for you, or something. And then, so when even the teacher was talking, I was like, I love even the teacher's friendship.
Yes, it's
very adorable.
It's like they're not. Like, you don't see them.
There's no hierarchy.
Yes.
Exactly. Oh, you want me a soda? You want me a soda twice? Thank you. And then, so, the teacher was telling her about, I believe her name is Maya.
I'm gonna go with Maya.
Maya, the teacher, if that's her name, was telling Eve about the party that she invited Curtis to. And Eve was like, so why don't I go with you? Like, can I come to that party? And I was about to say, like, take Eve with you to the party. She needs to be out with some people her age.
Let it go.
Anyway. And then the next scene we have is Chloe going to the party that she was talking about in the first scene. And she has Brandon with her. And he's asking her what the party's about. And she says it's a body positivity party.
Oh, that.
And I was like, you brought him.
As all people.
I'm just like, I just feel like, you know how it's a conversation of like, when there's pride events going on, how cis straight women or people who date straight men will bring them to the pride events.
Yeah.
And then when everybody's like, I don't like that. I don't feel comfortable. It's like, why not? Why can't?
Because this is for us.
But it's like, it's that kind of thing. She keeps doing that. And I'm like, did you check? Because these people, this is our safe space. And did you ask if you can bring this straight white man, cis white man into our space?
Like, honestly, like, you can invite me, but like, don't bring me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold on. Does that make sense?
And if Brandon had any type of awareness, he would be like, ask and make sure that, because again, he did just invite himself,
right?
And it'll be like
what party it was.
It's like, why don't be like, hey, can you find out if it's cool for me to come?
Yeah. I mean, also, he could have just asked, like, what type of party is it? But all he heard was party.
He just wanted to be in that girl face. And she, like her golden shepherd, golden retriever, labradoodle, pug, boyfriend of a dude. So, whatever.
It's the different dog breeds for me.
Listen, it's one of them. And then, so at this party, we saw a whole bunch of like pride flags and banners. And I was like, I love all the pride flags.
I really like that freaking pride flag fan.
The fan.
Ooh, that was.
Oh, you would, if you was on TikTok, you would be seeing those all.
Bro,
they do.
I want one so bad.
They do the the song. I forgot how it goes. Yeah, what I'm saying. Yeah,
like I want a pride one.
Listen, on my TikTok, every other one is, oh, we still selling these. I'm like, okay,
so you're gonna get me one? What you're saying?
No. And then, I feel like you could just go on Amazon. Don't go on Amazon. Go to a black-owned. Go on TikTok, girl. You have a TikTok.
I know I have a TikTok, but the shipping takes forever apparently.
And no, it doesn't.
How you know? You order stuff from TikTok?
Yeah.
What you ordered?
I ordered that goddamn. What's it called?
I don't know. Where you pointing at?
Toffee. The Dave's toffee.
Okay, we're not talking about food. We're talking about actual items.
Yes. I can't think of it, but I've ordered stuff from. It don't matter. We're not talking about that right now. Anyway, so yes, Eve and the teacher Maya are standing around at this party, and they're like, "What?"
The teacher? We was at the pride party.
Yeah, I talked about it already. I said I like all the pride flags, and then now we're at the party with Eve and the teacher.
Right, because they went back and forth.
Yeah, because they like to show juxtaposition.
Mm.
And remember, I pointed that out. Huh?
Whatever. Man.
Juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Like comparing this to this.
Uh-huh.
So remember when I was like how with it's showing the juxtaposition between Eve's experience with porn, Brandon's experience with porn, and then the old man's experience with porn. It's comparing
the
same experience but from different people's viewpoints.
I can gotcha.
But yes, so yeah, they're at the party, and then all of a sudden Curtis pops up.
Curtis!
And the teacher Maya, she's like, Curtis, what are you doing here?
And he was
like, oh, I was able to take off today. And I was like, huh. And then you was like, yeah, so Eve, you can go away now. I was like,
honestly, you can leave.
I was like, hold up. Eve was just like, I'm gonna go and walk around.
Eve was the replacement, but now that the original is there.
Eve is never the replacement.
She is.
No, she's not.
In this scenario,
don't be disrespectful to my girl.
She's two.
Don't be disrespectful to my girl. You're so disrespectful.
I'm not. That's just how it's portrayed.
Whatever. The next scene we have is back at the party that Brandon is at. And you see all the people just smushed together dancing. And I was like, that's a lot of people smushed together.
And it's probably hot.
My anxiety could never, girl. My anxiety would be like, girl, get the fuck home.
Girl, I'll be in the corner eating food.
You be in the food watching. I'll be like, I would just be like, all these people smushed together. This place could burn down. We would all die. There would be a stampede, and I'm all the way in the back. So I would be smushed. Everybody else will get out, and I'll be burned to death. I should have just stayed home. Why did I come here? I want to go home. That's what I'd be thinking. The fact that you
went that far is like, girl.
My anxiety is always like every second of every day, something is trying to kill you.
I don't
go home.
You just want to be home. Just say that.
Exactly, because that's where odds are you're most like. Anyway, we're not going to talk about odds. But anyway, so yes. The next thing we have is Brandon and Chloe sitting on the couch. They've obviously been drinking. And they're talking about people out loud. Like the people that's walking past. They talking shit. I was like, y'all, first of all, you at a body positivity party and you talking shit about people? Just rude.
It's negative.
Just rude. And so they sitting there laughing at their jokes and they looking around the room. And you see Zach dancing in his little drawers. And then he kisses, I forgot what the dude's name is.
I don't think I ever introduced.
Okay. Well, he kisses a dude, and Brandon was like, that's my roommate.
Unless, hold on, pause, because Chloe,
she said, that's my friend, but I don't remember what she said the name was.
She said best friend, she said Harrison. So,
okay, so Harrison.
But Harrison is Zach's boyfriend.
Okay.
Then. Has to be. Unless Harrison is Zach's last name.
No. Because she was like, your roommate is Zach? She's like, no fucking way. And she's like, that's my best friend. Okay, so Harrison. All right, we could both be wrong.
Harrison. I heard Harrison.
We could both be wrong, but let's just say we're not. His name is Harrison. So you saw Zach kissing Harrison, and I put in my notes. I was like, Zach is family.
Like, yeah.
He was getting it. I think they was on Molly, but he was getting it.
Love that for him.
And then so Chloe decides to bring Brandon up to Zach.
Like, girl, you could let someone couch.
He's just having a good time. You gotta anyway. He brings him over, and Zach is like, oh no, and then it's real awkward. It's real awkward, and I'm just like, girl, you could have just left him over there. Ugh.
Like, honestly, me personally, if I like sense something is awkward, I'm gonna leave. Because I don't like that feeling. Or just spitballing, you could have stayed the fuck home anyway. That too.
That would resolve no awkwardness there. You feel me? But that's just me.
He was a loner. He wanted people around.
Anyway, so we go back to the party that Eve and Maya is at, and then Maya and Curtis are talking, and I guess Curtis is explaining to her why he was like not nervous, but why he didn't tell her yes automatically when she invited him to the party. And he was like, have you ever dated a black person or without? She was like, yes, without any.
Okay, girl.
I was like, where did that question come from? She had no hesitation about dating you. What gives she's never dated a black person before? There was no hesitation about her attraction to you or anything like that.
And he was the only one that she went for.
Exactly. So I'm like, what?
And again, the other options.
But it's like, why is that your first question? Why not, oh, have you ever dated this man? Have you ever dated a neurologist? Or I think he's a pulmonologist, whatever his job is. Why is it automatically a black man? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was interesting. It was an interesting question. And then, yeah, I said I love the juxtaposition of these two parties. Eve and Maya are like, we're definitely the oldest people here, and it's a very like laid back, chill, fancy kind of sort of party. And then you see Brandon and Chloe's party, and it's just everybody having a blast, doing drugs, dancing, body positivity, all that. It's just a funny juxtaposition.
Yeah.
What you gonna say?
Maya said she was there because of the writing thingy. Like, what? She had a reward?
I think it was after. I think this party is after. Like, she did her reading.
Okay. Because I'm like, wait, she gave no speech. So, like, what do you mean?
And then, so the next scene we have is Eve. You know, she's on her own because Maya and Curtis are talking. So Eve she goes to get a horse d'oeuvre off of a plate, and of course this man, he reaches forward and almost sticks it into his mouth, and she's like, oh, and he's like, oh, my bad. And she's like, yeah, you are. And she's just real rude to him, and he was digging it. And she was like, you could go get me a drink. And he was like,
white wine with ice. Like,
yeah.
Girl, first of all,
whatever. That's what she wanted. And she told him, and he better have got her the right thing.
Ice, though? Like, I'm pretty sure.
I was digging Confident Eve.
It gave Eve, though, like you said.
Yes, it did give that. And even if it was just like fake until you make it.
Yeah.
I dig the confidence. And she was like,
the confident. Wow.
She was like, why are you still talking? And then he went off to get her a drink. I was like, y'all know that's right. I know that's right, girl.
She was taking lessons from them videos.
Listen. And then, yeah, I said, I'm getting Agatha vibes. And I loved it. I was here for it. I love Agatha so fucking much. Anyway. And then I said, cause they went out. This is when Brandon, Chloe, Zach, and Harrison, his boyfriend, they went to eat at a diner. And Harrison and Zach and Chloe were talking about how they went to what did they say? Foxtrots? No. Foxwoods. You know what's fucking crazy? I can't believe I forgot that, because that was all the commercials were talking about late night when I was a kid. In New York, it'd be like, Foxwoods, come visit Foxwoods.
Don't know what that is.
It's like a casino resort. I don't know if it still exists, but that's what the ads were. It was either that or that CD of old school music.
Oh, I'm just
lady in red. Like, honestly,
with those commercials.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was that kind of. Anyway, so yeah, Brandon was like, when did you go to Foxwood? Talking to Zach, because again, Zach has been very like, we're just roommates, you know, for a while. And so he was like, when did you go to Foxwoods? And Zach was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I said, I feel like Brandon doesn't know how to read the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just pushes and pushes and pushes, but he doesn't like to be made uncomfortable. It's very funny. It's very interesting to me. And then, so of course, Brandon decides to follow Zach into the bathroom, and you know, they're using the bathroom, and I was like, don't talk to me while I'm peeing.
And I just want to say that I pointed out that what's his name? Brandon messed up the bathroom etiquette unless there was only 2 stalls. Because if there's more stalls, then you go to the one that's like, you know, away from the one that's being occupied, the urinals.
People do that all the fucking time. Whenever I'm in the stall, they want to get in the stall right next to me, no matter if there's stalls. Oh, you said a urinal.
I did.
Oh, I don't use urinals. My bad. But no, people do that. Do. Like, you be the only one in the bathroom all the way down.
All these options, and you choose this one next to me.
You like, yo, can you? And then they want,
it's like that one, like parking, like all these parking spots.
Yes,
and you choose this one.
Why is that?
I don't know.
It's very annoying. It's like, all this space, you got to be right next to me.
Like, I know you see all the space.
Whatever. Anyway, that was a tangent.
It was.
So yeah, Brandon was asking Zach. He's like, "Yo, what's going on? Why aren't you like? What's? You can tell me."
I don't know you.
And yeah, I was like, he don't got to tell you everything. Y'all just met, y'all barely spend time together, and he probably sees that you're a douche, and it's like, I'm okay. So I don't know. The next thing we have is Eve and this dude making out in the bathroom. And I was like, Eve in the bathroom with that horrible subway towel? Eve, you dirty dog. You dirty dog.
How deep his butt chin was?
Whose?
The man.
I wasn't looking at the man.
How could you miss it? It's like, bam. He had a deep butt chin.
I was looking at Eve. That's all I was paying attention to.
I feel like butt chin is disrespectful.
I don't know.
And I don't mean to disrespect anybody, but
a cleft chin?
That.
No, a cleft palate is. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I don't want to talk about this man. Anyway, I was like, Eve, you dirty dog. She getting down in the public bathroom with the you know, ugly subway tiles, and somebody's knocking on the door like, hey, we gotta use the bathroom.
Like,
and she was like, where do you live? He was like, not far. She was like, take me there. And so they left.
So did they walk or did they drive the sheep?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they walked. But then the next scene we have is Brandon and Zach and Harrison and Chloe back at the table, and Chloe was making fun of Brandon for eating chicken at a sushi place. And Brandon was like, I don't eat food that comes from the sea or whatever. And Chloe was
watered.
Yeah, that comes from water. And Chloe was like, here, try it. And she was trying to feed him sushi. He was like, I don't want it. And I said, he did say no, Chloe. Like, he said he don't want it. Leave him alone.
But like, you know how, like,
no, okay, don't do that. If I say I don't want it, that would be like, you know how I am with food, and people like, oh, here, take this, have this. You want? Get the fuck out of my face. I said I don't want it. If I want it, I would go get it.
Yeah.
Now, if I bite your hand, I'm the bad guy. Leave me alone. Okay. So I agree with him on that one thing.
That one
thing. And then next we have Eve and this man in his house, and Eve was taking control. I was like, I know that's right. Eve was telling him what to do, bro. And then Eve was like, lick my nipple. He was like, okay. And he licked her nipple. And then the dude goes, now you lick mine. And I was like, record scratch. Because she immediately was like, what do you mean by that? I just thought that was so funny. And then she was like, let's just do it the regular way. Oh no, after it then turned into him telling her what to do, and she's like, let's just do it the regular way.
I thought that was funny. You ruined it.
Then the next thing we have is Brandon and Chloe walking from the diner or wherever they was eating at, and Brandon trying to explain to Chloe how he feels like not disrespected but like left out when concerning Zach. Like he doesn't know anything about him or anything like that.
You don't know. Y'all don't talk and then hang out. It's like I don't understand what the problem is. Like if he don't want to tell you, that's his business. He doesn't have to tell you. He doesn't know you.
Exactly. And Chloe was like, well, you shouldn't make people uncomfortable and all that. And he was like, well, no. Chloe was like, this is what it's like to be because he was like, I don't care if he's gay. I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
And Chloe's like, well, a lot of cis het men aren't.
Right.
Or they aren't cool with it. And he was like, well, I'm not cis het man. I'm just me. And I was like, yeah, it's so funny to me when straight folks get offended by being called straight or cis. It's like, why are we separated? Because of y'all.
Yeah.
And so now queer people are like, okay, well, we have this, y'all are that. Y'all want to get mad about it. It's like,
there's no winning.
Same with racism. It makes no fucking sense. How are you mad that black people have this, that, and the third, that women have this, that, and the third, and why? Why is it all separated in the first fucking place? It's just so fascinating to me that, yeah, because that's the thing. Oh, I don't like being called cis.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know the history of words, and it's very annoying to me. So his boo-hoo, like, oh, I've been uncomfortable before. Okay, well, we're uncomfortable every fucking day. So,
and that's what she said.
Now you know, exactly, that's what she said. And it's like, now you know what it's like. Leave him alone. And I say, yeah, being uncomfortable all the time sucks. Glad he's getting a taste of his own medicine. Anyway, so next thing we go back to Eve and this dude, and they hunching, and he just being very underwhelming. And I was like, poor Eve. And then he finishes, and she's like,
please don't. Like, hold it.
She was like, come, please let me. Can you just wait? Can you hold off? And then I was like, gross. I said, she's nice to still let him finish, because I would have been like, I'm going home. Get off me. If I'm not, you not. Let's get that straight. Get the fuck off me. Finish with your hand. I'm going home.
This is a team effort.
I was like, this was pointless. You wasted my time. Get out my face. Get off of me. Leave me alone. And then I was like, yeah, she's nice for that. And yeah, I still think Chloe's too good for him, because the next scene we have is her saying that I do want to kiss you. I was like, Chloe, girl,
why?
Girl,
you see how he's acting. You see how he is, and you still want to like.
It's just like, get that, because people like to think that they can change folks, and it's like, just let it be, or at least don't be in denial that you chose him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, don't be so much in denial, like, oh, I can't believe I did that, and I wouldn't do that, and this is just, it's just like, what did the friend say? She has a habit of dating like the blandest straight white men.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if this is a pattern,
then you need to fix that.
Maybe
you're the problem.
I don't think she's a problem. She's a kid. Yeah, it's like, love yourself. You can do so much better. Love yourself. I don't know. But so Eve is leaving this dude's house, and she's like laughing in disbelief, like, I can't believe that just fucking happened.
Wasted my time.
But I feel like she gained a little confidence though too. Like, you can ask for what you want. You can say what you want, and there's always gonna be people to be like, okay,
yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like, you can tell folks what you want. And I think she noticed that. So she's walking around. She got some pep in her step. And she goes to like a pizza place, and she gets a slice of pizza, and she's smiling and all happy. That pizza looks so nasty.
It did. But that pie that he brought out before they gave the pizza, oh,
I was just like, oh,
pizza so bad.
Yeah.
Pizza.
And then so the next thing we have is Eve back at home. She gets home, and she lays down in her bed, and she falls asleep. And I was like, Eve is knocked out. She's tuckered out. She had a big day. She looks so adorable, though. I was like, she had a big day. And then you see the last scene is Julian texting her phone. Julian! He talked about, I can't stop thinking about you. It's Julian, by the way. I was like, Julian, stop texting her. Go to sleep. TW. Little boy, leave her alone. And that was the end of episode 5. What did you think of that episode?
It was cute. Eve's parts were cute. Cute. Oh, okay. Like, what's that R word? Riveting.
Riveting. Like, riveting is like, you're so fascinating.
That's how she felt when she left.
Free?
Yes.
That doesn't start with an R.
Whatever. Like, you know, like that context.
Do you have a grade for the episode?
Is it figures or numbers?
Numbers. It's like 1 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
A 9?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 just because I liked Eve's part of the show, of the episode, where she was like gaining more confidence in herself. I love that. Yes. So I give it an 8.5. Anything else you want to say about the episode? Could we go on to the next one? All right. Episode 6. Episode 6 opens up with Eve and Brandon doing like a FaceTime chat. A Zoom call because he's still at school. And while Brandon is talking to her, Eve is all up in her phone. She is not paying attention to nothing this boy is saying.
Which is crazy because if you remember, I think when she was helping him move, he was on his phone, not paying attention to her. So it's like, oh, how tables have turned.
And it's what a nice
juxtaposition.
Yes. Yes, juxtaposition.
Look at me.
You went from in the window to juxtaposition.
Okay, you didn't have to bring that up.
I will never forget that. That was phenomenal. But yeah, no, I was like, the way Eve doesn't give a shit about what Brandon is talking about. She's like, oh, that's nice, honey. And then while she's with her, talking to her son, she's texting Julian. I'm like, stop texting this boy, Eve.
Julian.
Whatever. And then, so the next thing we have is Eve. Well, when Eve was talking to Brandon, she was at work.
Yeah.
She's driving home. And she sees her friend, Emily, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it Jane?
We said Emily, so
okay.
Go Emily.
See her friend sitting on her steps, and she's clearly emotional. And Eve is like, "What's happening?" And she's like, "It's over. The trip is over," because she's supposed to be going on a trip with her husband. The marriage is over, and everything like that. He's been cheating and whatnot. And so she was like, "Can I stay here?" And Eve was like, "Yeah." And then Eve was asking her about everything that was happening. Mm-hmm. And I said, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's in regards to.
Because Emily was questioning the husband.
Oh, yes. Because Emily was asking the husband questions, and he told her, like, yeah, it was an affair, and it happened multiple times. Mm-hmm. And I was like, at least he ain't lie to you, girl.
You know?
I said, divorce and get that money. I don't know. But, yeah, at least he told you the truth.
Yeah.
Because he could have been like, what's the typical...
Normally, what's that word? Gaslight.
Yeah. No, what are you talking about? That's never happened. We don't...
You're imagining things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. If I'm imagining things, why the fuck we together?
Hello.
Clearly, I have a very vivid imagination. What I need you for?
You can leave.
No sweat off my back. And then the next thing we have is, again, Chloe. She keeps trying to invite Brandon to stuff so they can hang out. I'm like, girl, why do you keep inviting him to stuff and not asking the others if they cool with it first?
Actually, he's alone for a reason.
It's like his own roommate who has spent the most time with him don't want to be around him. Be so fucking for real, girl.
Like, open your
just leave him alone. Get you a man if you want that. Just leave him alone, please. It's like, please. He has a lot of growing up to do. Please. And then, so the next thing we have is Eve going over to her friend's house to pick up some
stuff for her because the friend is staying at her house. Yep. And the husband comes in and he's like, oh, did she tell you about or I'm assuming she told you about everything? She's like, yep. And he's like, did she tell you that we haven't slept together in a year? And I was like, yeah, she did, but what that got to do with me?
Then why are you talking about?
I was like, why are you telling me how long it's been since y'all hunched? I ain't giving you none. So what's this about? And then, so Eve starts asking him questions about the fucking massage parlor. And I was like, Eve,
listen.
Can you please keep it in your pants for 1 second? She's like, oh, so you just go there and say what you want? That's it? What's the process? Talk me through it. I was like, girl, go.
You wanted everything down to a...
Take your friend her stuff. Go sit down. Nasty. I was like, Eve. And then the next thing we have is Brandon trying to write his essay on electoral college. Talk about the electoral college isn't a real college. I was like, Brandon, you are a big dumb dummy. All the things you could have talked about the electoral college. Y'all, I'm trying. The electoral college. All the things you could talk about. And you're talking about it's not a real college. Girl. Girl, get it together. Yeah, so he's a big dumb dummy. Next thing we have is fucking Julian texting Eve. Eve is in bed. She's about to go to sleep. Julian's texting her asking what she got on. I was like, stop texting her, Julian. And then Eve decides, oh, I'm gonna send him a selfie. And she, she poking the girls up and whatnot. And I was like, not Eve sending him suggestive pictures. Sexually suggestive pictures, like, stop it, inappropriate. And then she looked at the picture, she's like, and then so she just texts him to go to bed. I was like, smart.
Do it. She's just thinking about it. She didn't do it.
She shouldn't have been thinking about it either.
Okay.
And then I was like, yeah, exactly. Go your ass to bed, little boy.
Go to sleep. But then, like, he was like fully clothed, so like he wasn't going to bed no time.
Who cares? Why are you asking this lady what she wearing?
Would you know?
We're not talking about me, okay? We're talking about Julian.
Sounds good.
And I think he should not be doing that. I think it's inappropriate.
Yeah. You know what? You're right.
Exactly.
But if it was you,
we're not talking about me.
Okay.
That would be a different story, though. And the next thing we have is Eve going to... I don't even know where she went to get food. It looked like a cafeteria, but...
like a little buffet.
All the food looked disgusting. And she was just plopping the food on her tray.
Bro, the way it sounded when she plopped, I don't think
that's edible, right? And then she's walking and she sees her ex-husband and she's like, shit. And he sees her, he's like, hey, you want to come have this? She's like, no.
I'm good.
And then she was asking him questions and everything, finding out that his new wife is pregnant. And then, yeah, he was like, yeah, I didn't think I would have 2 kids at my age. And she's like, 3. You're going to have 3 kids. And I was like, not him forgetting about Brandon. That shit is crazy. No, well.
No. Because he did say, like, when Brandon asked him, like, why he treated Jonathan, like, his favorite. And he was like, you're grown. You got this.
So what?
So, no, I'm saying, like, that's why he would forget.
He's an idiot. Okay. There's no way I'm forgetting I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Like,
I don't know. It's just fucked up. Whatever. Ted is a prick. And yeah, Eve was like, 3 kids. You'll have 3 kids. She's like, have a good day. You good. Have a good day.
My cue to leave.
Yeah. And then she walked. She left. And the next thing we see is Eve in the car. She's parked in front of the massage parlor. And then she walks in and you see the blue lights and she's like walking and looking at this. She gets let in by this beautiful lady and she's following the beautiful lady. I was like, Eve, your gas. And then
I say, I don't think she was parked. I think she was like in the what's that lane? The alley.
Yeah, she was in the street driving. And you see her, she's in this massage parlor, she's walking, and the blue light, and the lady is pretty, and
like leading her.
Her being just a gay, looking at this lady's ass, watching this lady's ass, gas. And because I gotta say it,
gas. And then you hear a loud beep and you realize she's in her car and it was a fantasy. And then what did you point out? You said this was the second time she fantasized
with a woman.
Yeah.
The first time was in the supermarket. And then the second time was friggin'
and I'm sorry for
yeah, that.
I was like, I know that's right. You get it, girl. You get it. And then yeah, I was like, not it was all a fantasy. And I was like, she's still a fruit. And then the next thing you see Julian at his job. He's putting up the pins, and this girl that he works with comes and walks next to him. And the crazy thing is, this girl got bangs 360 all around her head, and she got the nerve to talk about people's hair. I was like, that's yours? I was like, girl, that's crazy.
I don't know. I just feel like that. I think he said it was a bowl cut.
Why? It was something.
How do people think that's cute?
I don't know. That ain't my business. Whatever. And then, so the next thing we have is Julian. He's sitting there with the girl, with the weird haircut, and they're talking. And you can see the girl's trying to ask him out, but he's in his phone texting Eve. And he asked her if she was free, and she said yeah. She sent him a photo of the quartet singers at her job. And then she said, yeah, she's free after class. And so he was smiling all happy. And then he realized the girls. He's like, oh, wait, what?
What were you talking about?
She was like, no, nothing. She was in the middle of asking him out, and he's cheesing his phone. I would have been like, I would have got up and left. I would have been like, you got it. You good. So whatever.
Like, I'm not about to be a son.
The next thing we have is Eve in the bathroom before her class. She's showing her, adjusting her dress and her hair and trying to look pretty. She looks so pretty in that dress. She looks pretty anyway, but that dress is beautiful.
Yeah.
So that dress is nice, Eve. And then while she's looking in the mirror, fixing herself up, Amanda comes in. Amanda hug and kiss Molly.
Sure.
And Amanda is like, why are you just so nice? Where are you going?
You?
Right? She said, you look cute. And then he was like, no, I'm just, I just have class. And he's like, wow, class must be really exciting.
Oh, and little does she know.
And then she goes to the bathroom. I was like, Amanda, with your flirting. I love Amanda.
Yes, Amanda, she's
I think everybody needs an Amanda in their life.
Yes.
Cause
so it's her and Roy. Like them two, they're really tugging on my heartstrings.
They're your favorite characters?
Yes.
So yes. I was like, oh, I love Amanda. And then I said he's lucky he's being so Eve is sitting at the bar drinking, and then Roy's son comes up to her and he like taps her on the shoulder, and she's like, oh, and he's like, oh, I just wanted to apologize for how I was acting. I was like, okay, he's lucky he's being nice, because I was about to say, punch him in the throat, Eve.
Oh well.
And he's like, yeah, you look good. And he was asking her out, and she was like, no, thank you. I was like, yeah, you said no to someone your own age, Eve, so you could flirt with a teenager.
I mean, like,
choices were made.
Treated her. I don't think
he was upset
for no reason.
Whatever. His dad died. What you mean?
No, like, because honestly, I feel like
I get it.
Got more help.
Yeah, I get it, but I get it. But no, still, I have mixed feelings. No, I don't have mixed feelings. I don't like her and Julian. I don't have mixed feelings at all. I think it's inappropriate. And that's how I feel about that. If you couldn't tell. So whatever.
If it wasn't obvious.
Exactly. So they're in the class, and Barry was reading, I guess, his essay that he did, and everybody was like, what? I was like, Barry, what the fuck was that?
He like missed the,
because that's when the teacher was like, okay, but next time
let's focus on the test. I hate when teachers do that. Like, don't look at my work and then make me feel stupid by saying, hey class, let's really read the question.
It's like all those memes of people taking tests and the teacher comes and looks over their shoulder like, okay, let's make sure we're reading the direction.
I hate that. Like, don't.
I've never experienced that, but that's funny as fuck.
Must be nice.
Because I pay attention.
Listen, I just want to be done.
That's fucking hilarious. I'm like, okay, make sure we're reading. What a wild call out.
Hello.
I would have been like, you know what? Fail me.
I don't even want to finish it.
That's funny. So the next scene we have is Brandon and Chloe
What?
studying. They're studying, quote
Their
unquote.
Starbucks.
Yeah, reading to studying or whatever. And then Chloe's like, oh, something. She says something, and then they start making out. And then he realizes that he's not getting hard.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, I can help you.
I feel like that should have been a sign.
He's like, oh, I can help you. And so the next thing we have is Eve and Julian and her minivan in a dark parking lot, and she's talking about, you're so beautiful, and touching his face, and he's touching her hair, and she's like, I can't do this, we can't do this. And then he's like, okay, I get it. And then he leaves, and I was like, not you in this minivan with this boy, this little boy, this teen, whatever. So the next thing we have is we're back to Brandon and Chloe is performing oral sex on Brandon, and he's still not getting to where he needs to be. And so he forces her head,
like he directs her
exactly, and he's not focusing on whether she can breathe or if she's okay. He didn't even ask her permission or anything like that. He's just chasing his own pleasure. And she's like, she punches him in the dick. He's like, what? And she's like, I don't
breathe.
Yeah. He was like, what? You were into it? She's like, I wasn't into it. You didn't even care that I was here. And I was like, you don't know what triggers people, dude. Like, you don't know what triggers people.
You gotta be careful.
And I was like, yeah, that's the problem. He want to be mean to women. That's what he's used to. That's what he thinks he has to be. And yeah, I was like, you don't know what triggers people, Brandon. So she was like, get out, leave.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with you. And then I had Eve sitting outside the massage parlor is the next scene. In her car smoking. Just sitting there. And that's
just go in.
That's the way the episode ended. She's watching the masseuses come out on their smoke break, and she just,
because I feel like
staring at them.
They know that Jennifer is doing stuffs, so they don't want to be.
No, they're just out smoking, and even I feel like that he was lying. Like, it wasn't a she does this with everybody type thing. I think he was just having an affair with the woman.
Gotcha. Okay.
But she was just sitting there because she was like, oh, what it would be like to go in there and be pleasured, because that's what she's thinking of. I just thought that was funny. But that was the end of that episode, her just sitting in her car smoking in front of the massage parlor. Do you have any thoughts on this episode? What would you rate it?
I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna say 8. At first it started with an 8.5. And then after that whole Brandon thing, it went down to like a 7.
It went down?
Yeah.
Because you didn't like the episode because of that? Oh. I mean, it's stuff that happens.
And that's what sucks. Like, I hate that so much.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that X chromosomes have to.
But I don't think this show should be getting a bad rating, because that's what I think that.
I said that, okay, that scene was a 7.
Yeah. I feel like I respect it more that it's reality. I feel like if she would have just been like, oh, okay, when he did that, yeah, then it would have been fucking weird to me. I give that episode a strong 9. I like that episode. I like that Amanda is flirting more with Eve.
Yeah.
Now.
Because she wanted Eve to know that it was actually okay. Like, she wasn't just saying these words to make her feel better.
Yes. And I like that episode. And again, I feel like it's a turning point in Eve's and how she perceives herself as well, which I think is nice.
My favorite part of the episode was when we saw Zach at the party.
Like, yeah, he was getting he was like,
he was in his element. He was happy. Oh, I love that.
I love Zach. I wish he had more screen time.
Yes.
I wish he was Eve's son instead of Brandon. But anyway, that would have been great. Anyway, whatever. So we're up to number 7, the last episode. Oh, but it opens with Chloe in her dorm room, and she's sitting with her friend and Zach and his boyfriend. After everything happened with Brandon, I'm sure she explained it to them, and she's like, I want to go home and visit my family. Mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah, we think that's best. So the next scene we have, hold on.
What happened?
Hold on.
What?
What's going on? Did I mess up?
Probably.
Because, girl, fuck you. I said, because we were talking about the food that she was eating, and then she was seeing her husband.
That's in episode 6.
That's in this episode.
No, it's in episode 6.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, never mind. Oh, yeah, now Brandon is going to have 2 siblings.
That's episode 6.
And I was like, not that man forgetting how many kids he has.
6.
Okay, whatever. The next thing we have is Brandon sitting with his academic advisor. Terrible academic advisor, by the way. And this man is asking him why he didn't come to him when he started struggling. And Brandon was like, I did come to you. He's like, no, why didn't you come to me when you saw that you were going to fail? Mm-hmm. And he was like, okay, what do I do now? And that man was like, you could drop the classes that you fail in, otherwise you could buckle down and concentrate. And I was like, you're a terrible fucking advisor.
That's still possible for you to...
Like, they're about to go to midterms. Like, it's useless. It's fucking useless.
Like, me, he would have got punched in the throat.
I would make a complaint. I would make a complaint. I would like, let me talk to the dean now.
I might just be aggressive.
And then, so the next thing we have is Eve. She's at the DMV. And she's finally, after being divorced for 10 years, she's finally going to get her name changed back to her maiden name. And she's so happy. After she was explaining to the DMV lady what was happening, and I said, it's funny, I've never seen the DMV portrayed in a false way. They are always like, next, okay, whatever, next.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, like, for real. And so I just thought that was funny. But Eve, she was smiling once the lady told her the price and everything.
It was $12.50.
Yeah, she was smiling. And then the DMV lady smiled a little bit. And I was like, okay. And I was like,
she has feelings.
I was like, she looks so happy. And then so Eve is walking out of the DMV and she's calling the teacher, Maya, asking if she can form a little get together for Eve to celebrate her, changing her name. She doesn't tell her yet. Yeah. But because she sees Roy in the by the cars.
Oh my God.
And she's like, Roy? And you can see it looks like she's about to cry.
Right.
Kathryn is such a pretty crier. I just compliment her on that. She looks so pretty. And then, when she looked back, or she saw Roy, she was going to walk, and she twisted her ankle and she fell down. And then she looked back up, Roy was gone, and the car ran over her phone. So you could hear Maya be like, what are we celebrating? And then the car runs over her phone. And she's like, shit.
God darn it.
I know that hurts the worst when your foot does that. When you're walking, your foot does that bend thing.
Oh, girl,
I'd be like, I want to go home. Forget it. We could try again tomorrow. I was like, that looked like it hurt Eve. Ugh. And then so the next thing we have is Brandon outside of Chloe's dorm, and he's texting her and calling her, and he sees Zach come down. And he's like, Brandon, Chloe wants you to leave, and he was like, she feels uncomfortable. It's creeping her out.
Yeah.
And I was like, Zach the protector.
Freaking love Zach. Zach is.
And Brandon was like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, why is she being this way? And he didn't try to kill her, but he was aggressive, and she did not like it. And Zach was like, yeah, just get out of here, man. And then he went back upstairs. And then Brandon was like, I didn't mean to. I was like, intention doesn't override impact, Brandon. You don't know what triggers people.
Right.
You didn't think to ask, be like, hey, is it cool if we consent?
Safe words.
Ask.
Like that, yeah.
I don't know. But the next thing we have is they're at Eve's house for her party, and you see her and her cast,
her boot out,
and Amanda's like, "Oh, I can go help you because somebody rang the door," and she's like, "I can go get it," and just Amanda being very nice and sweet, and not dominant, but like nice and sweet and helpful.
Dominant.
Oh, I love Amanda hugging kids. Mom,
let it go. But I will say, I'm glad that her boot matched her dress. You know, and some people have like gray boots.
Yeah,
nah, she had a black one.
Yes, and then we have the part that's my favorite. One of my favorite parts of this episode was when Eve was drinking and Amanda was sitting down and she was like, "Don't worry, I won't kiss you." And Amanda goes, "I won't try to kiss you again." And Amanda goes, "It's your party. I think you can kiss whoever you want."
That right there, that was consent.
I was like, that was smooth. The way she looked at her. And she didn't look away either. She was like, "It's your party."
Is that icon?
I was like, "Oh, Amanda." Yes.
Like, girl, let's go to the room right now.
Love it. And then Julian comes in. And I'm like, "Go home, Julian." Oh. Have you ever seen T and Tamara show? Sister.
Yeah.
They're like, "Go home, Roger."
Yes.
That's how you felt. Yeah. I was like, "Go home, Julian." Little boy. Whatever. And so Julian was like, "Hey, what are we celebrating?" Or yeah, what's this party for? And he was like, "We're celebrating my name change." And he was like, "Oh, so who are you now?"
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, "I'm no longer Mrs. Fletcher." He's like, "Okay, so who are you now?" And she's like, "I'm Eve Mackey."
Mackey?
That's my maiden name. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Mackey. Like,
it just don't Mackey. She be macking on people.
No.
Mackey. Eve is Mackey. Okay. I was gonna say I don't like it, but you know what? When I put it like that, see, I could convince myself of anything.
You're welcome.
No, I did that.
I helped.
No, you didn't.
I literally just helped.
No, you didn't. I can convince myself of anything, and I love that.
That's great.
I love that. But yes, I thought that she was so happy. She was like, "That's my name."
She was cheesing it. It was like that
seasoning.
She was cheesing again. It was like
seasoning.
Gotcha, D.
You don't want to stop. Cheesing.
She was cheesing again. Like she did at the bar.
Cheesing.
And she was dancing.
Yeah, but she looked so carefree. Yeah. Oh, Smiley Kathryn is my favorite Kathryn. And then so the next thing we have is, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but it's the dude who lives across the hall from Zach and Brandon, and he's walking into the shower and he's singing and everything like that.
He's all happy,
right? He's like Pitch Perfect vibes.
Yes. That shower scene.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then you see him open up one of the curtains, and you see Brandon sitting on the shower stall crying, and I was like, yeah, Pitch Perfect vibes, but he's crying in the shower instead of singing. And I just thought that was fascinating.
I'm just trying to figure out though, like, you didn't hear the shower running? The heck gonna open that curtain?
Sometimes people leave the showers running.
Really?
Yeah. It's amazing what people leave on when they don't got to pay the bill. And then so
use lights.
The next scene is Eve in the kitchen with me and what?
Lights?
I don't leave lights on.
At like hotels and stuff?
Oh, yeah, because I'm not paying them. I thought you meant in the house. I was like, I do not leave lights on.
I know.
No, yeah. At the hotel, them lights staying on. Yeah, for sure.
You don't pay no bills here.
Yeah, listen. That's your business. I don't got nothing to do with me. But the next thing we have is Eve in the kitchen, and she's facing her goddamn counter. She's facing her counter, and you see you can see her back, and I was like, oh, her back looks so nice in this.
Bro, that dress back.
That dress back?
back of the dress.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
her back looked phenomenal.
Yes.
I was like, oh, I love that dress. I love that she got that shit on. I was like, I know that's her, girl. And then so the next thing we have is Brandon and the dude who, saw him in the shower, and he's offering to take him home. And Brandon's like, you don't have to. He's like, it's fine. I like driving at night. He's like, you're paying for gas though.
Like, couldn't be me. My astigmatism is crazy at night.
No, I like driving at night. I don't know. There's not many people on the road. I like
like when I'm driving to work, it's like there's nobody here.
When I'm driving home, I love it.
It's so
I get mad. I get mad when people are on the road when I'm driving home. I'm like, it's 1:00 in the morning. Go home.
Decisions. Like, literally, you could have avoided that. had you just waited?
I'm like, go home. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Like, why are you out?
Right?
Sleeping?
Like, I'm just trying to have a peaceful drive. Sometimes when I'm not ready to go home, I drive around a bit and then I come home and I love it. But I was like, oh yeah, he's offering to take him home. That's so sweet. Yeah, so her back is fantastic because we're back to Eve in the kitchen. And I was like, she looks so gorgeous. And then Julian walks in and he's asking her questions. I'm like, Julian, go be with the girl your age. Because he's telling her how he found a girl that's around his age and
she was hard.
he took her advice. And I was like, yeah, go be with the girl. Go be with the girl. And then, so Eve kept asking questions. She's like, oh, is she pretty? And he's like, stop asking questions. No, I was like, stop asking questions, Eve. Sanjay, that's his name?
That's his name.
Okay, my bad, Sanjay. And then Amanda walks in. And she's like, what's going on? What's going on here? And she tells him, she's like, she tells him, she's like, do you have your license? And he's like, yeah. She's like, we're going to buy more alcohol.
Like, yeah, buddy.
And Eve was like, oh, you don't have to. She's like, no, we're doing it. And then Eve was like, do you need money? She's like, nope. And then they just go. I love Amanda. She just takes charge.
Dominant.
And she's so confident. She just knows what needs to be done. And it's so hot.
Like you said, everybody needs an Amanda.
Exactly. If you are an Amanda.
And you're like that.
And you're like Amanda from Mrs.Fletcher, that's the only Amanda I'm talking about. You know, holler at me. I might ignore you, but it's not on purpose. I just have anxiety. I don't like when people text me and stuff like that. Huh? Oh my God. How are you supposed to find a partner?
That's the problem. That is the problem right there.
She's mean. I have anxiety.
Listen, I'm not mean. I just have a low stupid people tolerance.
You know they stupid before you even talk to them. You know what? I get it. So the next thing we have is Amanda and Julian in Julian's car and they're driving to the liquor store.
Amanda, Julian, and Julian's car. How you say that like this? Smooth.
And you see Amanda, she got on this leather jacket, and I was like, I want one. I want a leather jacket.
Not
so
out here.
bad. I will risk it. In the winter,
it'd be a little chilly.
A little bit. Now that we still New Yorkers at heart, so this ain't that.
That ain't this.
But I'm just saying, it do get a little brolic out here sometimes.
Florida heat is different, so I don't want to hear nothing.
Florida heat?
Florida weather's different.
Listen, it get a little brolic out here, okay? It do. I did when we first moved there. I was like, man, y'all weak. But after being here for a while, it's like, damn, if we go back to New York, we would die,
bro.
We would die.
I want to do it though.
Not during the winter. I can't. My bones.
I want to see snow. I'm driving it.
Oh, I don't want to see snow.
I want to see it. I want
to be in sweater weather. Sweater weather. You know where that's from?
Says no.
Yes. Sweater weather. I want to be in sweater weather. And I could be in sweater weather all year round and be happy,
bro. Like that.
Sorry, y'all. Tangent. We talking about. Listen, New York.
I understand.
You know, like when it's close to Halloween,
yes,
and the leaves are changing. You got to put on a little sweater.
I love
sweater weather. You love sweater weather. You can keep the winter shit. Fall. It's like out here we have hot, freezing, hot.
There's like no in between.
It's two temperatures.
It's rain. Definitely rain.
And always rain, no matter what. Whether it's hot or cold, it's raining. It's two temperatures. In New York, you got the 4 seasons. And I miss sweater weather. Anyway, tangent. Yes, sweater weather.
Back on course.
I'm going to watch that. Sweater weather. And then, yeah. Amanda and Julian are in the liquor store. They're buying alcohol. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like Amanda gets along with everybody. Mm-hmm. And I love that for her. I love her energy, her vibe. She just knows what everybody needs.
Yes.
And then, so they're in the... No, hold on. Oh, sorry. when I said that I feel like Amanda gets along with everybody, they were still in the car. They're still in the car. And Amanda was asking Julian about his high school experience. And she was saying how, oh, I was super popular. Yeah, I was so gorgeous. And Julian was, oh, yeah, me too.
Same.
I was like, oh, so we just lying to each other. I just thought that was funny. And then so the next thing we have is we're in Eve's house. And we have her friend sitting on her left, on her right. Eve is sitting in the middle. Curtis is sitting on her left. And Curtis and her friend are talking. And Curtis is talking about how he believes we're living in a simulation, a computer simulation. And I was like, I get it. Because remember, you was like, I'm Eve. Because Eve was just sitting there like, this is my party. What are we doing?
Stop.
But I would be Curtis. I'd be like, yeah. And then the friend was like, yeah, because like, what's time? I was like, I get it. Eve was like, you know what? I'm not going to the kitchen. She was hobbling over.
Got it.
Listen, I would sit there and talk with Curtis about computer simulations. That's what we're living in. So I get it. And then the next scene we have is Brandon in the car with the dude. He's texting his mom saying, I'm coming home today. I need a break. And you see all the message that he sent and they're just being unanswered.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the tables have turned. Because remember, it was Eve texting him and him not responding. And now he's texting her and she's like, I'm doing stuff.
Yep.
I just thought that was funny.
Yep, you're out the house.
And then so the teacher or Maya comes in to talk to Eve. She's sitting in the kitchen at her kitchen table. And Eve's just explaining to her how, you know, changing her name and everything like that. It was so, she's like, it's, you would think that it would be more of a big thing. Mm-hmm. She's like, I've been divorced for 10 years. You would think it'd be more of a big thing. And she asked the teacher, she was like, because again, Maya's trans.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, so when you changed your name, was it a big deal? And then Maya was like, no. But I still remember how it felt when I had that paper in my hand. And I was like, oh my God, changing your name
truly be her.
Exactly. I was like, changing your name feel like it seems so liberating to people who have the desire to.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I support that.
Listen, do whatever you want to make you happy, as long as it's not hurting yourself or anybody else.
Yeah.
Do it, girl. But yeah, they seem so happy. And again, I love even the teachers' relationship. I think that is adorable. And then so Curtis walks up and he's like, well, we gotta go, you know, there's school tomorrow. And because him and Maya, the teacher, are I'm believing they're in a relationship. Yeah, they're dating. Yeah, and so they're leaving together. And this girl said they're gonna go hunch in the car. I was like, why the car though? Remember, you said they're gonna go
because it's right there.
Oh my God,
they don't want to wait. Who wants to wait?
Oh my God, whatever. So you fully ship Curtis and the teacher.
Do.
But yeah, he was giving the teacher her jacket. He was like, we got to get out of here. And then I thought that was cute. And then Eve's friend is like, we're gonna go to. She's like, I would love to stay and drink with you, but we gotta go. And she's going with her husband, so they're staying together. So hey, you know, he's like, are you sure you don't want to stay for another drink? Her friend's like, was like, I would love to stay with you, but I gotta go. So they left. I was like, they leaving before the liquor gets there? I guess. And so the next thing we have is Julian and Amanda in the liquor store. Mm-hmm. And Amanda's asking him what he likes. And he's like, oh, I don't really drink much, whatever. And then so Amanda just goes, you do have a crush on Eve, though. Or he's like, you do have a crush on Eve. And I was like, who doesn't, have a crush on Eve?
Just dove right into that.
And then what did Amanda say? She was like, what did she say? I get it or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I understand.
Saying that she also has a crush on Eve. And I was like, listen, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? You gotta have, who wouldn't? Look at her. Feel her aura. Look at her smile when she's happy. Her dimples. She's adorable.
Her nipples?
Dimple. You and the nipple thing. Her dimples. Ain't nobody said nothing about no nipples in a smooth hour. Jesus.
Well, they are nice.
Anyway, so the next thing we have is Brandon sitting in the car with this dude. He's explaining everything that happened with Chloe, and he was like,
Sanjay.
With Sanjay. And he's explaining everything that happened with Chloe. And Brandon's like, oh, so it's my fault.
Yes.
And then Sanjay is like, Mm-hmm.
Like, that's some drive.
He's like, and then she punched me in the balls, and Sanjay's like, she punched you? And he was like, yeah. He's like, but it's my fault.
Like,
and then he looks at him. He's like, oh, so it's my fault. And then Sanjay was like, I'm gonna be quiet the rest of this ride. You got it.
I'm the driver.
He's like,
talk to yourself.
I see why everybody is moving away from you.
Wants to talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, whatever. So the next thing we have is Eve, Amanda, and Julian are back at the house, and they're taking shots. And Amanda goes, "You want to chase her of more?" And I was like, "That's crazy. You want to chase her of more liquor?
Like, if you want
to chase
do another one,
your liquor with more liquor? She's hilarious."
Amanda.
I was like, Amanda was talking to you so sensuously that she was like, oh, let's put on some. Oh, what did she say? That I said that. I just feel like the way she was talking to her was very like low tone, like, yeah, baby, you got it.
Was this when she was asking about the vape?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yes.
When she was like, do you remember how to do it? And he was like, I think so. And she did it. She was like, you got it. I was like, oh,
pro.
I was like, Amanda, stop it. You owe me a drink.
I got
you. And then, I was like, I love Amanda's carefreeness. Like,
yeah,
that's what I need in my life. And then so Eve was like, I really wish I could have danced tonight. And Julie was like, that would have been fun. And Amanda was like, So she puts on some dancing music and she gets up and she like holds Eve's hand. And Eve was like, my leg. She's like, I'll be gentle. I was like, oh, in the windows. I was like, her saying, I'll be gentle. I was like, Amanda, she a smooth motherfucker.
A little something.
She's smooth as hell. She's like, I'll be gentle. I was like, oh. My God, my God, right? Like, oh my God. Have you seen that video of the dude where he's on like anesthesia and the nurses have to change his shirt, so they rip his shirt? He's like, oh my God, stop. Like, that's what it feels like. I thought that was funny. And then I said, this is just a joke, y'all. I was like, because she was dancing with Amanda, and then Amanda called Julian up, and then Julian started dancing with Amanda, and then Julian started dancing with Eve. I was like, oh, Eve just want to be passed around.
That's all she wanted to do.
That's her fantasy. That's her ultimate fantasy. She just want to be passed around. It's Christmas. Let mama have it. I think it's like almost Thanksgiving, but
it's Thanksgiving.
One of them holidays, let mama have it. And then I said, I only approve of half of this. And that is the Amanda and Eve part. I only approve half. If Julian was like
of age
20, he is of age, but if he was like 29,
yeah,
I'd be like, okay, I see. But he's 19. I don't like that. Nothing with no teen in the age I'm okay. So I only approve of half of it. And then I said, I wish we got to see more of Eve and Amanda.
Bro, their dynamic together.
Their chemistry is really good.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said Amanda?
I thought you were thinking of the teacher. Yes, no. Eve and Amanda. Their chemistry is good. I wish we could have seen more of it. And then, so they're, kissing and everything, and they take it to the bedroom and they start doing the hoochie cooch.
I just want to say I called it
literally the beginning of the episode. He's like, threesome? Is she gonna have a threesome with these days?
Is Amanda her next victim?
And I was like, you call her. What? I feel like Amanda was the one who was in charge. I don't know. I feel like Amanda was like, I want
a little leaving.
Amanda was like, I want you. And I know she ain't going, so I'm going. I fucks with it. And then, so after just laying and talking, I was like, it's just the collage of bodies. I said, I know Eve was having a blast.
Oh.
She was like, this is all I've ever wanted. And then Sanjay pulls up to Brandon's house.
Ugh.
And Brandon is still talking to Sanjay. It's clear Sanjay wants this man out of his car. He's like, I gotta go.
You can.
Yeah. I was like, Brandon, get out of this man's car.
You're obviously a problem.
And so he left. And Brandon went to the house. He opened up the front door. I was like, he about to have the wind knocked out of him.
I feel like she could lock the door.
She could close doors and lock them. It's crazy. I know you like, I live by myself now, but still,
You doing?
That's what
I would close the
doors and close them more.
You feel me? You feel me? I don't know. But yeah, I was like, Eve, if you had just closed the damn door and locked it, you could have had a hint that somebody was trying to get in.
Like he was gonna go to his room.
He was gonna go to his room, and then he heard you giggling. He's like, "What's my?" He's like, "My mom sounds like she's having a good time. Let me go ruin it."
You wanna know what's crazy though? Cause Eve heard Brandon doing it. He left him alone, and she left him alone.
Mm-hmm.
But Brandon heard her
nosy ass.
Like, sir, your mother.
He was like, only I could be doing it in this house. And then so he's up there. He's like, oh, and then he was like, oh my god! And then everybody jumped
and then
up.
He saw Julian. I was like, oh.
And then so then so the next time you see Brandon, he's sitting on the front steps the same way Eve was.
Yep.
And I just think that is so fucking funny.
Able to have done.
And I was like, he was traumatized as hell too.
And then they were on the same step and the same chin with the same eyes.
Only thing is he didn't have a cup of tea.
That's it.
And you see Amanda running. I was like, Amanda,
gotta go.
Amanda running. And then next you see Julian walking out, and Brandon's like, hey, and Julian's like, hey. And then he walks away. I'm like, so in the end, did Julian win?
Yes.
Kind of feels like it. And I was just like, awkward, because you see Eve walking out in her room.
He turned a little bit. It's like,
this is traumatized as fuck. I'll be like, can you please go take a shower? Do not sit next to me. And you just like, please. I cannot do this right now.
Not with the kid on her boob.
And he didn't just see his mom naked. He saw Amanda naked. He saw Julian naked. I'll be like,
that's a trio.
Please go.
See, and that just shows.
And that's the end of the series.
That just shows that
they just sitting there like, fuck.
No, that Eve did not look at her phone once
at all. She was not worried about this boy. I was like, the same way,
expecting it.
The same way the daddy forgot about him, she kind of did too, Hikey.
Or like, also like, she treated him like he treated her.
Exactly. I just thought that was very fucking funny.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this episode?
This is my favorite episode.
I give it a 10. Like,
Love it.
It was just a phenomenal episode. Oh, I wish we could have seen more of Eve and Amanda.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind another episode of just them.
Like, another season, just them getting to know each other. It's too late now, so whatever.
I mean, I know they could be making something in the works.
I doubt it. Okay. So now that what's your, do you have any rankings of the episode, or you just have the grading? 10, yeah, but like 10 is my favorite. 9 is, or is it just?
It's my favorite. It's 10. This is my favorite episode of the whole thing.
Any thoughts about it? Anything you would have changed? I'll just have more even Amanda.
And her closing doors. That's it.
Yes. Do the whole fucking series. Please even close the door.
What is does she not like closed doors?
But what do you think about the series as a whole?
Honestly, it was a good one. I can see why you watched it.
Yeah. That's my number 2 Kathryn project. Like, show-wise.
I can see that.
I really loved it. And I really feel like it showed a lot of good juxtaposition and a lot of flipping of everything.
Yes. And, like, everybody got, like, hold on, wait. Because I want to say it. Everyone got what they all dished out. Does that make sense?
Like, they got what they deserve?
Not deserve, but, like how they treated others.
Yeah, it came back to them.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Use that karma.
That, yes.
I enjoyed it. I love Kathryn in projects like this where she just plays a neurotic mom. And I enjoyed it. Again, the only thing I would change about the series is I wish that there was more Amanda and Kathryn. Now that we've seen every episode,
yeah,
I feel like I want to say something controversial.
Ooh.
And I feel like I could say something controversial without ruining anything because we've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be burned at the stake, y'all. This is not a smudge on Kathryn. I still love her. That's baby girl. Mother Hahn is the best. This isn't a smudge on her.
Oh.
This is just something I notice in general. That it bothers me.
Okay?
Oh.
So we have Kathryn, who has amazing chemistry with women, you know, and she is all for playing sapphic and queer characters. Like, she has no issue with it. Why does it feel... I hate that, and I have it written down because I don't want my words to be mixed. This is what I have written down. I hate the fact that for all the sapphic and queer adjacent characters she plays, when it comes to her characters being with women, they are never fully fleshed out. We never get to see her characters in actual sapphic relationships. The most we've ever gotten is Agatha Rio, and even that they had to work within the confines that Disney and Marvel gave them. I know if Marvel and Disney was like, go ahead, they would have went all out based on what they've given us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the most we've ever gotten is Agatha Rio from Agatha All Along, and even that, though I love it, don't get me wrong, was little bits and pieces, just barely enough details for fandom to run with. It's frustrating because obviously Kathryn doesn't mind playing sapphic characters. Let her fully play a sapphic character. Like, it feels like when she has relationships with men in these shows, it's fully fleshed out. They show it.
Yeah.
She's willing to play a sapphic character. Let her play a sapphic character. And then I said, the studio, you have the opportunity to do the most amazing thing. One, give Kathryn... You haven't seen the studio yet. One, give Kathryn Hahn more screen time in season 2. And give her a girlfriend. Let us see the relationship. I hate that I have to beg men for this, but it's men that make that show. So I just... Or at least men are the faces of it. So I don't give a fuck about Maya and Matt. I'm sorry. I don't care what they had going on. That's got nothing to do with me. I'm being so fuck for real. Give Maya a girlfriend. But yes, I just feel like she's obviously willing to let her play a sapphic character and show us the relationship build up the way they do when she has men as partners.
I can see that because with the girl, slow down. In this show, excuse me.
No more alcohol.
Absolutely, I'm gonna have another one.
Oh my god!
Listen. Okay, so yes, she had 2 fantasies with women, but the only one that played out, like her first actual sexual interaction, was with the man, and it didn't even go how she wanted it to.
Exactly.
So I can see how...
And I'm not saying it has to be perfect. It can definitely be messy.
Yeah.
But it just feels like... Here's where my issue is. It just feels like... You remember how I was saying there's certain shows that have queer characters just to say that they have queer characters?
Yeah.
It's starting to give that vibe.
I can see it.
Where it's like, it's a joke, or like, oh, see, it's a throwaway. We don't really think about this. We just want to be able to say that we can. And I feel like Kathryn is so much better than that, especially when you consider the fact that you have women actresses who don't give a fuck about the queer community, who don't give a fuck about sapphic people or our experiences, playing queer characters and getting so much screen time and viewership and fans from playing a part they don't care about. Give some of that to a woman who does.
Yeah.
And she always, in every interview, every panel she does, she always says she's grateful to queer women and sapphics for watching her stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that feeling where it's like just so we can say that we have it.
And you know what's crazy? Like, when you say that, they went through it on the last episode of the season.
Of this season, yeah. Mind you, this show was written by a man.
Yeah.
And I will give him kudos because it doesn't feel like very male gazy. I'll give him kudos for that. But yes, it does feel very like last minute. And it's even last minute, and the chemistry is fantastic. Imagine how great
in the beginning of it. Yeah.
Like, if they had given us a full fleshed out background of Agatha and Rio, imagine how amazing it would have been based on what we've got from the little bit that we've gotten. You know what I mean? We've been given. It's like, I hate that for most of her sapphic characters, we get little bits and pieces, and then the fandom has to create everything else.
They use their imagination.
Exactly. It's like she's obviously down for it. Give it to her. Like, stop playing in her face.
And like, it's not rare, but like, you don't really see a lot of people willing to do,
especially married straight women, of a certain age.
Yeah.
Now it is more like, oh, I definitely want this type of fandom, so I'll do this type thing. But she like actually exactly, and I would rather give my viewership to someone like that rather than someone who doesn't really give a fuck.
Exactly.
And who's like, oh, I just want these people to watch this so I can get more money or more people paying attention, or I can use this as this. I don't really feel like that. I don't really think like that. But if they see me flirt with a woman, this video is gonna get such and such views. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that. That's my only qualm with
I can see it.
Kathryn's projects, and it's not even about her. So I just hope that she has more opportunities to play fully fleshed out sapphic characters, and they show us her and sapphic relationships.
Yeah.
With other women. That's my hope. I did want to tell you that, and I should have told you this last week.
Oh, Lord.
Where's my sorry y'all, I need a drink. It's just Gatorade.
It's Gatorade, yes. It's the light blue one. If you know the flavor, you'll cop. You can't tell the
facts. No, so I was supposed to have told you this in last week's recording. So you know how you love Beck Chloe from Pitch Perfect? Now, I have something that may feed your Beck Chloe heart. Kind of, sort of, not really. Because Anna's not in it. So it's not really Beck Chloe.
So then why are you telling me?
Because it's Brittany Snow, the actress who plays Chloe, hunching on another woman in a Netflix show. It's about, like, I don't know, Republican white women. I do feel like the whole Republican queer woman thing, the bold type kind of fucked me up with that completely, entirely. But I've seen some scenes, and I'm like, but Becca and Chloe couldn't kiss.
Like, what do you?
Like, we had Anna kissing Blake,
right? In some favor.
And if they make another Pitch Perfect, they better make it gay. I know, but that's the only way you're gonna get people to watch, especially with the way they queer baited that last movie.
Yeah.
But I was like, in case you're interested, I was like, I don't think it's really gonna feed it, but I thought I'd tell you about it. You feel me?
Like, I support her. You go for her.
But it's not. If it's not her and Anna, you're like,
yeah,
I'm good. If it's her and Anna, then you'll be
absolutely like, hey, what's that on? What's it on?
I'll make sure to keep an eye out. I feel like that it's past, but
has sailed a long time ago.
But you know, weirder shit has happened.
Yeah.
So
2025,
right? 2026. So 2025 almost over.
We still got a couple months.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna happen in 2025 is what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm with you now.
Got you. Okay, so anything else that you want to say about the series or anything like that, or can I get to the random question of the day?
I liked it. I liked it. I would only watch certain episodes.
You would only watch certain episodes?
Like, I would watch the whole thing back to back.
Again?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, right, like, you know.
I feel like there's only one episode that you didn't like. And it was the one with him and the girl and the oral sex thing.
Yeah.
So that's the only episode.
Yeah.
So you watched 6 out of the 7 episodes again?
Yeah.
Okay. Some episodes, some meaning 1. Understood.
Not too much. Thank you.
But no, yeah, I really wish that they had more Amanda and Eve scenes. Oh, that would have been phenomenal. Anyway, let us know your thoughts on these last 3 episodes and the show as a whole. As a whole. I said as a whole. As a whole.
As a whole. Wow.
Let us know your thoughts on that. Let us know your thoughts on what I said about, Kathryn. Wanting Kathryn to play a sapphic character that's fully fleshed out.
Or like, if you have like how Kathryn is willing to do a sapphic, like if you know another person, tell us who.
Oh yeah, who is like Sandra Oh is definitely
that.
And Sandra Oh is gonna be in a play, and Lupita Nyong'o, they're gonna be girlfriends.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh. So Oh, and I think they're making another Princess Diary. This is just on my Sandra Oh tip. They're making another Princess Diaries. I wonder if Sandra Oh is going to be in it. She should, because she was in the original.
But she
was the principal.
Yes.
It's like the queen is coming.
Yes.
Oh, I miss Sandra. Anyway, yes.
Of course.
Let us know your thoughts on that. And then, sorry, this episode is all over the place. We will try to be more professional next time. We just needed a drink, y'all. Today has been a year.
Today
Today has been a decade. So we're going to do the random question of the day.
Here we go.
What is a conspiracy theory you believe in most?
What's that?
Conspiracy theory,
like you go first.
Okay, mine is that the ocean is space. Whenever they're like, "Oh, we gotta go into outer space," I think it's the ocean. Cause just think about it. Why the fuck do we know more about what's going on out there than what's going on in the water?
I want to know about the ocean so freaking bad. And I want to explore it. Like, y'all got that.
Yeah, y'all can explore it. Like, let us know what y'all see.
Exactly. Like, there's just so much uncovered. And I want to know, like, what's down there.
Mermaids, all that. Aliens, I believe all that shit.
Okay. I believe in mermaids.
I believe all that shit. Yeah, you don't just talk. I think that, have you heard that the mermaids are because of slavery? Because remember, when people would rather jump into the water than be brought to be slaves. So, but everything goes back to slavery, doesn't it? And the torture of black people. Anyway, so yes, I very much believe in mermaids. I believe that, yeah, the ocean is actually outer space.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
What about you?
I couldn't tell you. Like, I don't know any by heart, but like, if I hear something, I'll be like, oh yeah, I believe that.
I also believe in simulation theory. Like, there's no fucking way that we are.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Simulation theory, is that like when you have deja vu moments, or is that completely different?
No. Simulation theory is like, you know how like you play The Sims?
Mm-hmm.
We are The Sims. And there's a more intelligent being playing us.
Mm-hmm.
Deja vu is like, I would liken that to like past lives. I feel like you're doing something, or even multiple dimensions, which we know multiple dimensions.
Okay, I can.
But I would, like you're doing the same thing in another dimension, or you've done something in the past. That's what I believe. I do believe that too.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, and I believe. Oh, did I say about dreams? I believe that when you dream, you really go and do that stuff. Like your body I said this in another episode. Your body gets put to rest, but your soul and everything is out there.
When we were talking about young William Eyelash.
Yes, when we all fall asleep, where do we go?
Yeah.
So yes, that's I believe in that stuff as well. I definitely believe in ancestors and all that.
Because like I've heard about conspiracy theories, but like I can't.
Conspiracy theories is like the government killed Martin, although I don't think that's a conspiracy theory.
No, like I'm saying, like I know what they are, but I can't
pinpoint one.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a question that you want to ask, or
no?
Okay. What's your favorite beverage?
Like, okay, so do you mean juice?
It can be alcoholic.
Energy drink.
I know.
I thought you went to alcohol.
I know you love you a good drink, girl. It could be alcoholic. What's your favorite drink? And only one. I know, but just one. You know what? 2. You could say 2.
They have to be alcoholic?
No.
Oh, okay. Gosh, why you do this to me?
Top 5 drinks.
No, I can't do that. I don't have one. It honestly just depends like what I have a taste for in that moment.
Milk.
Oh, I love me some milk.
Yuck.
Actually, no. I don't know. Like, ever since I've been putting the condensed milk in tea, I have not drunk milk in forever.
What does it do for it? I don't drink any tea that you can put any milk. I can't have caffeine, so I drink like herbal teas, and you can't put.
I think like since it's because the condensed milk is like thicker than regular milk.
So does it make the drink thicker? Like hot chocolate?
No.
Okay. So that's what you like? Condensed milk in your. Then you drink what? Black tea, the Lipton black tea.
Yes.
What's your favorite tea flavor? How about that?
Chai.
Chai, really? I would love to try chai tea.
I got some.
No, it has caffeine in it.
Risky for the biscuit.
Nah, I don't want the migraine. My favorite tea is the Tazo Passion.
Yes. Oh my
I've
God.
been trying so hard to find another tangy tea like that, and it has been a fucking struggle. So if y'all have any advice on tangy teas, let me know.
Like that.
I got some raspberry leaf tea because it's supposed to help with your cycles, but I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna be nice and tart. No. And I know you could put lemon in it.
Put some lemon in it.
But see how the Tazo is just the perfect package.
And I just I love that the Tazo you can have a hot or cold.
Mm-hmm. And I know that the Tazo is tangy because it has citric acid in it. But if y'all could think of any of the teas that are like Tazo, the Passion, the pink one, let me know. And if you haven't tried that tea, go get you some.
It's not at Walmart no more, I'll tell you that.
It's not? Publix, Amazon. It's not at Walmart. Any Tazo or just that brand?
Just that brand.
That's fucked.
Those tea bags. They have the liquid. But it's not Passion. It's like chai. It's like coffee.
No. That's fucked.
Anyway. I know that I would have grabbed a whole bunch.
Right? Whatever. Yeah, because it costs like $7-8 for a 20-pack. Fucking hell. Anyway, yeah, let us know if y'all have some tea options or some tea options for her. She likes chai. I'm guessing you like the dark, like the creamy, like stuff you can put your condensed milk into.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know, and let us know what y'all favorite teas are.
Or what your conspiracy theories are.
What your favorite conspiracy theory is, what's one you believe in, what your favorite drink is. You know, anything you just tell us everything. Okay? You say whatever you want to tell us.
You guys purple. Like, you so
we like, girl,
rooting for you. Clock it.
We get it. It is purple. But yeah, so hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all staying safe and cool. And yeah. Hope we maybe put a smile on y'all face or y'all laughed at how stupid we were. Either way,
vibe for this. That's it.
Either way, you're welcome.
Yes.
And we will talk to y'all later. Bye.